Hey guys, this is Dr. McFarland, and in this video we're going to do one last Q&A in my old studio before I move to a new house and I have to start breaking all this audio stuff down and wiring up cables and packing up cameras and all that fun stuff. So I'm really just here to hang out and say hi to everybody and want to know if there's any questions I can answer about music theory, gear, or recording. And you can see all the stuff behind me here. It's just all full of stuff I'm trying to pack up. So basically at this point I have a bookshelf I need to put away. Put some books in there, and then just grabbing guitars and amps and cabs and microphones, and I have a rack that is on wheels, which is nice. So that should be pretty easy to move out. And I got some studio monitors here, some Avantone CLA 10s, and some KRK V8s, which I've had these V8s for a very, very long time. So, I might advertise this house as having a studio. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this is Nashville. If you don't know, I'm from Smyrna, Tennessee. And here in a few days, we'll be living in Murfreesboro in the Walter Hill area. So 37129 zip code. And that'll be fun. It's a bigger house with more rooms for the kids and homeschooling, and a new baby on the way, which is great. So for all you guys and gals who didn't know, we are pregnant again, and we sought out a new house, and we found a new house, and we closed on a new house, all within the last month. And it's been a whirlwind of crazy emotions and just trying to figure out the next step in life, you know. So I am sitting here just kind of waiting for some viewers. I know it's late. I meant to do this like an hour ago. And so for all you East Coast people, it's probably midnight. And you're like, hey, what is this dude doing up so late? And all that. So the one viewer who's watching right now, let me know who you are. And if you have any questions for me about music, gear, recording, life in general, I don't know. I'm here to answer all right now. I do have another scene called up here. just in the meantime, what's my computer doing? All right, so first of all, let me get some stuff out of the way here. So right now, if you don't know anything about me, or you just might think I do all head rush stuff, well, I've been teaching private lessons for about 15 years, and mainly do guitar to kids, teenagers, adults, 65 and older, whatever. Teaching the beautiful joys of music, there. And so yeah, I've been teaching private lessons, and kind of 8 or 9 years ago, I had this idea of, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I took everything that I teach in private lessons and then just made videos and put them on my website for you to purchase as like a one-time fee, basically like a lifetime access, where you get all the music theory videos, all the videos about gear, which is right now mainly about the head rush or digital modeling type topics, and then taking everything I know about recording, and whether that's everything from tracking drums to recording guitars to dealing with singers, out of tune singers, having the tuned vocals, and mixing, mastering, editing, uploading to DistroKid or whatever your preference is for releasing your music nowadays. So I basically have video courses on all three of those topics. And very soon they're all going to be memberships, like separate memberships. You can buy the one membership, which is the Ultimate Access Bundle, which gets you everything. Or you can sign up for just individual memberships for like the head rush, the music theory, the recording. And I'm going to be doing behind the scenes, like for the music theory, for instance, it will be a Finally Learn to Play series, which I go through. Basically, I pick an artist and I choose 5 songs from that artist. And then I probably just start off with like very basic acoustic style. Like, hey, here's how you play the chords of this song, and maybe a little bit of strumming pattern and stuff like that. And so I'll do 5 songs for that artist. And then maybe down the road, if I want to do like an intermediate type product, then I can go in to more particular songs that have like solos and stuff like that, and teach you how to play that way. So, and the reason why I don't teach songs really on my YouTube channel is copyright strikes are just all over the place. So as soon as you start teaching anything musically online, the copyright strike police will come and get you and threaten to take down your video if you don't do something or whatever. So my website is my way of teaching you privately just through video form. So if you're not in the Nashville area and you're not fortunate enough to take private lessons with me in person, then the music theory course, or really any of the memberships, are a great way to kind of access my experience over the years, 25 plus years playing and learning about music and all that stuff. So let me go to the slide here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have audio or not. Yeah, so I don't think I had audio right there, but let me do this. Audio input capture, I can copy. Check, check, and we're back. So I did not copy the audio stuff over to these different slides, but right now for the unlimited access bundle, you get 40% off through the rest of the year, and normally $497. Right now you can get it for $297. So it's roughly 40%. It's probably $1 or $2 off, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to give you guys a really good discount for right now, just to get your foot in the door, because I will be adding more products, and so the value will keep going up and going up and going up, and eventually I may have to raise the price over time. So getting your foot in the door now while you can. Another thing that we're going to do is, like I said, I'm going to have the Finally Learn to Play series. So let me show you that slide here. Okay, so Finally Learn to Play, like I said, I'm going to take an artist and choose 5 songs for that artist, and then teach you how to play those songs, either on acoustic guitar. If it has really, really cool electric guitar parts, then I'll probably just go ahead and do electric guitar type stuff. Show you how to apply, the major scales, pentatonic scales, all that stuff to that. Okay, cool. I'm checking my phone here, make sure the live stream is still looking good. I'm not getting a lot of questions, guys. No one is being very talkative, even though I think I've had 3 people go live here. So if you end up checking this out after the fact, go ahead and leave your question in the comments of this video, and then when I start getting set up over at the new place, I can do another Q&A and answer your questions in this kind of format, but just after, in the next live stream. So a really cool thing I want to do is I want to show you a little bit of a home design 3D software that I've been experimenting with to try and help design the new studio. So I'm probably going to need to add audio input source to this. Let me do that real fast. And we're back. Okay. What's up, Eli? And there's Alan. So a few people here. If you've missed the first 13 minutes, I basically just talked about the website. And this is the last live stream or video here in my old studio. We will be moving homes starting tomorrow and the rest of the day on Saturday. And then I will have no more furniture or things here in the house. So you got to get up super early. Yeah, thanks Tom for chiming in and saying hi. So what I'm doing right here, this is, I'm going to have to pull this up. There we go. All right, so what this is a home design 3D software, and it's really, really cool. So what I've done is I've taken measurements of the studio, of the new studio space. It's a detached garage with a bonus room over the top. And it's gonna be really hard for you to see this. But it's all bare bones right now. Stuff like this. So you can kind of see that. It's just a big open bonus room over a detached garage. But I've taken all the measurements, and I have a really good setup on another computer, which I don't have on this one. But I'm going to show you how this works real fast, and then you can kind of get an idea of what the new studio will look like. So I know this is 14 foot and 8 inches across, and about 27 and 4 inches deep, and that's including the stairwell. So if I click on room right here, I can just drag out. See if I can do this the first time. So make it 14 by 8 wide, and let's bring this out 27 and 4. Okay, that's pretty close. Okay, so that's going to be the dimensions of the new studio right here. Okay, now what's really neat, we can add a wall. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's drag out a wall right here. And I think it's about 6 feet or so. This is going to be a very rough version because it's not going to be totally exact. Let's put this, let's put that on. Yeah, this is not going to be exact, but it'll be fine. Another wall is going to be about right here. I think that's somewhere in there. We can go in, we can add a door. I've had a lot of fun with this, folks. I've gotten fairly good at it. Fairly good. Not extremely good, but just a little bit. Then we can go in, we can change the scale. I think it was 38 inches. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 38 inches. So that's 36. These would be 3 feet 2 inches here. Let's put another wall right here. Kind of connect this. I probably want this to go all the way across. Then I'll show you why here in a second. All right, so there's that. So check this out. This is really neat. So you can click on 3D, or it's actually 2D, and you can now see the dimensions of the room, which is really cool. I can press visit, which is neat, and now we're inside the room. Okay, now this area right here, this was already framed. I think the guy intended it to be like a bathroom, possibly. So depending on what a contractor, we have my wife knows she grew up next to their neighbors in Hendersonville. She grew up next to a guy that's really good with contracting and just construction in general. So we're definitely going to hire him to do a lot of the work as far as like plumbing. So that's the first thing we got to figure out is plumbing situation. Where's the septic tank, and how do we, how many trenches in the yard do we have to dig to get some pipe over to the detached garage and then run it up the wall somehow and get it either up to this area right here or build a small bathroom underneath the stairs going up to the bonus room. So that's going to be the thing. That's the first thing we got to figure out. Then the second thing is HVAC. How are we going to heat and cool this area without it costing like $10,000? Man, because I know we replaced the HVAC down here in the current studio. And by the way, I never really did like a proper like studio tour, but I think once everything is out, I'll probably do like a quick walkthrough, like show you everything. Or I could just, it'd be really fun to use this program and then recreate my old studio in the program so you can kind of see like the before and the after. That'd be cool. I'm going to try and do that. So anyway, this little area could either be a vocal booth or it could be a bathroom. Okay. So let's go back to 2D here and let me show you. If I put in a window, hello. Yeah, we're going to put in a window here and we're going to stick it right there. And then we're going to make sure we put a door. Let's put a door right here. And if it's, I don't know what normal doorways are. But I'm just going to assume that we have maybe, I know like 32 inches is pretty normal. So let's do like 2 feet 8 inches, and that'll be a good rough version here. Let's make the doorway open to the left. Okay, so I'm going to mirror this like that. Okay, now we're going to go 3D again, and bam, there's our window, right? This is kind of cool. So now if there's a person in there, let me do one more thing here. Objects, HD family. Let's put a chick in there. She's going to be singing. She's going to be singing. Yeah. Oh, there she is. And she's backwards. I thought I had her the right way the first time, but I didn't. Maybe I did. Okay. So now we have a singer in the booth. Isn't that cool? Outhouse, Outback, Central Air Unit a must. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see how much that's going to cost, Alan. It's going to be crazy. All right, so we got a singer there. Okay. I can go aerial view and kind of go like that. Now, this is the next little thing here is let's go ahead and let me know if you guys are enjoying this because I think it's fun, but you let me know. Let me turn down the volume just a bit. Check. Okay. I feel like it was a little bit too loud there. All right, objects. Let's put in a desk. And I have one that I kind of been using here, which is like that. And then we'll turn it. And then I can go to scale. And I think I determined that if I have any kind of DAW controller, it's going to be in the middle. And then I want two 19-inch racks on either side. Possibly even where the speakers will sit on. So the speakers are up and the 19-inch racks, which I only have 3 rack units right here. So it's not like I have tons of stuff. Probably make it about 3, maybe 2.5 feet deep. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just go something like that. We'll move that into place. And then we're going to put in a couch. So I'm literally doing all this stuff in front of you guys. And like I said, I've been experimenting with this software pretty much all week. So I've gotten pretty good at putting stuff in. So let's put a couch in here. I like this couch. And I wanted to I never really had a proper like coffee bar, kind of like, water and stuff like that. So I want to have let's put this in here, this little island. And it could go the full length like this. But I might just have like a short one right here, right as you walk into the door. And then have some kind of bookshelf. Let's just stick this right here. Like that. And then we'll change the scale. Like so. Come on now. Move it. Alright, let's go back to 3D view now. Alright. So this is one option here for the studio. Because I want to put in a wall right here straight across. So that way I have like a drum room or like a vocal room or just a place for acoustic guitar player to do his thing or whatever. So I could just have a very simple like separated wall, just like I do right now in my current studio. Especially just a control room and a tracking room, and that's it. There's no separate booths. There's no separate anything really. This little spot right here. I don't know if you can see this. This little spot right here. This is where I've kept all my microphone stands for years and years. Because there is a pipe. You can't really see that. There's a pipe in the wall over here. And we had to hide the pipe somehow. So that was our way of kind of creating a little space to put microphone stands and stuff like that. Well, as I'm talking right now, go ahead. If you have any questions at all, I can stop and answer questions. I want to just do something kind of fun for you guys there. so you can kind of see my process for what's going on. What is possible? All right, so this is this way of doing it. Let's put in a quick wall. Let's put it like about right here. And of course it's not straight. All right, that's fine. I'm just going to do this quick and dirty. It doesn't need to be totally crazy. Now, I really wanted to have a sliding glass door. Because my friend Kevin Ward, he had one of these in his studio before he moved to California. And it was always really nice. Now I'm going to make this a 6-footer. Yeah, just for fun. Okay. What we can do is this. Wait a second. That's not a door. I need to lower it down, apparently. Let's do that. Oh, hey. Taco bar right here. That looks nice. I'm not sure what's going on here. I can move that down. And then, see, there's the latitude. Change the scale. I can bring this up about right there. Now, 6 feet wide. That's probably, well, that's actually pretty good. So that way I can sit here. I need a chair, right? Now, this program cost me about, it was $18. And this is, I'm using a Mac, so this is a Mac program here. Kind of put that there like that. Okay. So you can see, you walk in, there's a couch there. Let's put this in the aerial view so you can kind of see it that way. Couch, desk, and then this will be the tracking room right here. Okay. Movable baffles as opposed to walls. Yeah, that might be possible. The thing I'm thinking about is if I ever need to do live drums, then I need to make this wall right here. This is an outside wall with a window, right? So I need to make it, I don't want to visit. Let's go back out. I need to make this to where I don't get tons of drum bleed through this wall, because this is on a cul-de-sac, so it's should be somewhat isolated. I shouldn't have a lot of issue with sound and whatnot, at least with neighbors getting annoyed or whatnot. But this was my dilemma. The window is right smack dab in the middle of the wall, so I can have a wall here, or what I did earlier today, which is cool, was I did something like this, where I went out, and then I went out like this. And I might have to move this around a little bit, but then I went out like that. Maybe, I think I angled it back a little bit. And then I went out like this. Okay, something like that. And then I had another wall going right here. And this is all very rough stuff. But what was cool, and why I liked this design, was this booth right here was just big enough for, let's type in music. I need drum. So I put some drums in here, turn it maybe around that way. Now, the problem with this is up until about this point, the pitch of the roof is very slanted, right? Yeah, and Alan, I mainly track with maulers anyway. So bass goes direct, guitar goes through the head rush, the singer is in its own booth being isolated, and then the live drums are being recorded, whatever. Right. Maybe you had acoustic guitar in here. So let me add some people real fast. So let me add this dude. So let's imagine he's playing acoustic. And then we got some kid in here playing drums. Like so. And then I have the guy running the session, which is the producer. Okay, so that's a fairly big vocal or booth for like acoustic guitar kind of guy. Because that's what? That's 9 feet 6 inches from there to there. So that's pretty wide. And this is 9'7", something like that. It's about 10 feet on that spot. So what this does is it puts in my desk in like a little nook area where I can insulate it and put some good stuff in there. Then I basically have 2 ISO booths here, and then like I said, this is probably going to be a bathroom, but it could be another ISO booth, just depending. Now, Alan, the last band I just recorded, country band from Kentucky, we had live drums in the other room, in the tracking room. Then the bass went direct, and the guitar went direct, and I had the singer back behind me. We all wore headphones, but I really would prefer the singer to be in its own booth, just to be kind of isolated from the rest. In the middle, facing the rooms, for more wall space. Yeah, I mean, if I did something like, I'd have to do that. I can't do that right this second. Another option, I can do a few things here. But let me show you this 3D view. Wait, let me put in some doors. Let's put in a Alright, no, I need to put a window right here. Something like that. This isn't totally correct of how I had it earlier today. But it'll be close enough. Alright, let's put in 2 doors. Now I like the glass doors just so you can see them a little bit easier. Okay, something like that. So this is really cool. So if you go to 3D view, you can see that we have a way to look into this room and this room simultaneously. Okay, which is kind of neat because I can be standing over here. Come on. Yeah, so I can see 2 people at one time, and then they in turn can also look out their respective window, door, or whatever it is, and they can see into this room as well, right? And then if we look at the aerial view, we can see that this guy can look through the glass, so he can see out this way and he can see into the other room. So we have a 3-way viewing spectrum here, to where a lot of people can still see each other, but they're still isolated. And I figure, this is just my thought process, I figure having the funky angled walls would probably help with like parallel walls and, you know, all that stuff people usually worry about when they're making studios. And also if I had another shoot, I need objects, especially if I had like another shelf, like maybe right here. Turn that around, move it back, you know, or even had it like this way, somewhere to like put my pedals and like little digital gadgets and stuff. That's not really it's not the right height. That's fine. Right, so we got like a little shelf there, probably gonna be higher. Let's do something like that. Not make it as thick. It's just rough ideas. So yeah, we got the desk, and especially if I had a singer there, we could see them. They can look over this way. They can sing into these rooms, and then we got this dude right here, something like that. Okay. Now the crux of the issue right now is, let me show you. If we go up, we add a roof to this thing. Now the center of the room is 9 feet. Okay. 9 feet. Let's see here. What can I do? Change the scale. Move that forward. Now the altitude, this is going to change everything. So if I bring this down, I can't remember how much. I'll know it when I see it. So go back down. See the angle of this roof? That's going to drastically change the shape. So you have to move that window down to accommodate for the slope. And that is pretty much how that looks. Because if I show you on my phone here, let me show you a picture. So there's the picture of that booth. You can see where the angle of the roof is. So that's what I have to deal with in this space. Okay. So even though I have 9-foot ceilings, it's really just right here in the middle, and I still have to deal with this kind of stuff. So yeah, I feel like this booth is slightly bigger than this, and that's not how I had it earlier today. But it is what it is for right now. So, but anyway, I want to give you a very rough idea. So I could do something more like that. Ooh, what am I doing? That would probably work better. Now this corner wouldn't be used, but it's just a window right there. So if I move that down more like that, something like that, then make this window bigger, like so. Now that's a 6-foot window. That's gonna be too big. Wait, that only says 4. No, we'll make it 4. All right, so let's look at the 3D one more time here. So this person can see through there, and they're going to be playing an acoustic guitar, maybe singing, whatever they're going to do. Drums are going to be in here, which that's a pretty small drum booth. I mean, it's pretty small. So I might even just go electronic drums. Because, I mean, it's a really Superior drummer sounds great. And I use that a lot for like demo tracks anyway. So So if I use electronic drums, I wouldn't have to worry about acoustic drums and have different isolation stuff. So that would definitely change things for sure. Because really, I have a whole digital studio, which means I only use microphones for vocals and acoustic guitar. Bass, electric guitar is all Headrush. And then, like I said, most of the time is some kind of Superior drummer or maybe Logic drums for final production stuff. So I can do acoustic drums if I have to. And if the band really, really just wants to do acoustic drums, that's fine. I could stick the drums down in the actual garage part and get like a huge like drum sound. I mean, it's definitely an option, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm in the drum booth right now. Okay. See if I can move that down, maybe. Move that over so I can see that guy. Then they can look out and they can see, you know, whoever's in there, which is really neat. Hey, Randy. Southern Illinois. Very cool. Now, the visit button doesn't always go where I want to, but this is pretty good. I mean, this wouldn't be like a horrible booth, but just know that if you're sitting right here and you're kind of tall, you want to make sure you don't hit your head on this slope of the roof. Right there. Okay, let's see if I can go into this room. Nope, I can't. Can I go that way? Nope. Yeah, it's just not going to do it. Okay. So anyway, guys, that is what I've been dealing with as far as trying to design stuff. Let me do one variation here. So what I've learned is I can go to Edit, and I can click on that, and I can copy. Okay, so now I don't have to start from scratch from like the outer walls. I can just change stuff around for the inner walls. So let me delete some of this. Oh, hold on. Go back. What would it look like if it just had like a piece of glass in the middle of nowhere? That's weird. It's a floating glass. Acoustic guy doesn't mean that. Yeah. Well, that's just if I want to accommodate for the dimensions of the window and not have drums getting outside through the window and all that, then it's just different. But I will know a lot more once I get a contractor up there and we kind of start figuring out the HVAC situation, how much that's going to cost, what the best way is to do all that. So another option I had, which is actually kind of cool, delete these people here. How did I have this? Yeah, I know what it was. I had my desk on the opposite side. Then the couch was down here. Clear Sonic. What is Clear Sonic, Alan? Let me know. There's that. Put the chair down here. So basically you walk in, there's a little drink bar. And then drums would go over here. Like this. Kind of. Come on now. Move them against the wall or away from the wall a little bit. Like that. And then I think I feel like I had a piano. Now, I don't have an upright piano, but this is just going to be for just like an idea. Maybe stick it right here in front of the window. This is going to be a lot smaller. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And click on. See, now the visit is not going where I want. So this would open up the whole room if I had electronic drums right there, like an F Note 5, which would be really cool. Clear Sonic. Okay. I'll check that out. I find something to write on here. So Clear Sonic. Cool. I will check that out, do some research on it. Clear Sonic is the plexiglass glass shields used on stage to reduce volume and bleed. Oh, that's right. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I mean, if you look at Abbey Road, they basically just have baffles with like a little plexiglass glass in them. They can just move them around. I mean, that is an option. That is an option for sure. So if it's good enough for Abbey Road, it's good enough for everybody else, I guess. What am I trying to do here? Turn that piano around. Shrink it down. Where did my window go? Strange. Alright, anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, taco bar. Taco bar. And then this whole window. I mean, piano could go over here, I guess. So that would really like open up the room, just having a desk here, couch there, and then something. I don't know. I had some cool designs, I think, on my computer upstairs, maybe. And what I can do is I can click edit, and then I can either import a project or I can export a project. So once I kind of get a few designs going, I'll put them all together and have a contest or something. Like, hey, what do you think is the best design so far? Abbey Road with those baffles. Yeah, I'm gonna do some YouTube research on Abbey Road and see the baffle situation and see what that would even look like. Because basically what I had going, let's go back to 2D here. Basically what I was doing was this. Let's just say this wall is a baffle. Okay. So I had a wall coming up, maybe something like that. So it kind of gives like a different angle for the control room. And then another wall right here. Imagine these are baffles. Okay. And then that's a baffle there. Yeah, I mean, something like that. Right? And let's say the piano was like up against this wall right here. So that would kind of make sense, right? Having a piano there. I don't know if a piano is those stinking 2 feet and 2 inches wide, though. Probably like 1.5 feet. Let's do something like that, maybe. All right, go back to 3D. That's a tiny piano. Yeah. And then I'm just going to do this real quick. Added a window there. We'll do a window there so we can kind of see what they're doing. And then a door is going to go here. And we'll make it a glass door. Like that. Okay? So now we don't want to visit the roof, folks. Come on. Work with me. I don't want to be on the roof. Vocal booth, great idea, keep. Vocal booth for what? Like this right here? You want that to be a vocal booth? Because right now this could be a vocal booth or a bathroom. Could be either way. Yeah, I mean, this totally just could be the vocal booth right there. And then the bathroom right here. Then I could always set up electronic drums in this area. So just for example, let's move these out here. Like that. And see if I can visit this place. Golly. Every time. Sorry, I don't know why it's not letting me visit. Keeps wanting to go to the outside wall. Shoot. Original plan for vocal booth. Like, you mean like you want this to be the vocal booth right here? This part right here would be a vocal booth, right? That's what you want. I mean, this wouldn't be bad. Maybe move this over here. Problem is that, I mean, that drum set is big. And it's just kind of getting in the way. Right there. I don't want to change the size too much because it's just going to make it squishy. And it doesn't make sense. So it's too cluttered right there. If I put the piano back over here. Something like that. So now maybe the person playing drums can see in there, and then maybe the other players, the bass player and the guitar player are over here going direct, and then they got a piano. This would be electronic piano. I have a Alesis digital piano for that. So what I had to begin with. Yeah. Well, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, I don't see a lot of different questions, so which is perfectly fine. But yeah, this is fun. I was literally, when I first downloaded this software, I was on it for about 5 hours, just sitting on the couch learning how it works and how to build stuff, make walls, and can I visit? Jeez, oh Pete. I should be able to like click, then tell it exactly where to go. But for some reason, it's not letting me do that. Huh. I don't know why. Just don't want me to go inside the house. Nope. It's just not going to happen. All right. I'm done with that. I'm baffled. It is. It's fun to dream. But what I've already determined is I can conceptually come up with all kinds of cool stuff. But once I get a contractor in there, he'll be like, well, you can do that, but you can't do that. You can probably do this, but you would probably want to do this better. And that, things are always going to change. Your processors are trying to catch up. I don't know what that means. Trying to catch up. Maybe you're talking about the live stream is something. Okay. I don't know. All right. If that is it, then I will leave you guys. But one last shameless plug here. I do have 40% off the Ultimate Access Bundle, which is all the courses on my website. And you don't see the 40% off until you actually go to the checkout. But if you click on the Ultimate Access Bundle, which is the everything bundle, you will see a 40% off discount upon checkout. If you buy individual courses, they're still the same price, but you get 40% off the full access, like everything. Okay. So check that out on the website if you're interested in learning more about music theory, gear, and recording. I have lots and lots and lots of great ideas for additional memberships, which will be included in the all access bundle. But I feel like, here recently I added a Riggs membership to the Headrush membership. So when you sign up for the Headrush course, or you technically get the videos and Headrush rig. So it's now a Headrush membership. Very, very soon I will add a membership to the music theory course, which is called Anatomy of Music. And within that, you learn all the scales and chords and how music works. But then within that membership, I will start teaching how to play songs. I'll pick one artist and then pick 5 songs per artist. So that'll be my way of teaching you through video form. And then I already have a lot in my recording production course, which is how to edit and mix and master and record and all that stuff. So if you're interested in that and knowing my process for recording, all the way from what gear to choose, all the way through to the editing, mixing, mastering, uploading your songs maybe to DistroKid or CD Baby, TuneCore, SoundDrop is another one I like because it's very easy to use and it's cheap. I think they just changed it to where it costs 99 cents per song that you upload, but that takes care of like everything for life. They do take 15%. I'm talking about SoundDrop. They take 15% of your royalties, but you don't have to pay like yearly fees like you do with SoundDrop. I mean, with DistroKid and some other services. So I teach you how to do all that in the course, and I'm about halfway through that course actually. So if you sign up right now, you'd be like, "Hey, where's all the mixing stuff?" Well, I hadn't done it yet, but I've done all the editing. I've done all the how to use Reaper, which is the main DAW that I use so far in that course. But when I make it a membership, this is going to be really cool. I'm going to do a full Reaper course. Then I'm also going to do a full Harrison Mix Bus course, which is going to be a walk you through how to use Mix Bus from start to finish. And then eventually I can go into PreSonus Studio One. I can do Logic. I'm not a Pro Tools user, so I'm never going to do like Pro Tools. So if you're interested in the recording production course and you want to save a lot of money in the future, go ahead and buy the Ultimate Access Bundle. Like I said, it's on sale right now for 40% off, and you get lifetime access. So I think it's a no-brainer. I'm trying to add as much value as I can. Just trying to throw all my years of experience into one bundle that you can learn about everything, music, gear, and recording. So that's enough for that. Just want to let you guys know that it's there and it's available. And if you want to help support me and what I do here on YouTube and just here in the studio, then I greatly appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the comments, all the subscribers, and everyone who has signed up for any of my courses over the last, I think, 2 years, which I've had. That's how long I've had my membership, is about 2 years now. So I get people trickling in every once in a while going, hey, let's check this out. But I'm trying to really ramp that up and trying to get more people involved. Just because I want to teach you. I want to answer all your questions. And this is a great place for me to have total control of the content and how I get it out to the different people that want to learn about those topics. So thank you so much for everything. I am Dr. McFarland signing off from the old studio. The next time you see me, I'll probably be in a bonus room of the house. And I'll have like a small setup there just to make real simple videos and stuff like that. And I will be documenting the full studio build until it is complete. So hopefully that'll be like about a 2-month process. Hopefully, as long as the wood and the windows and the HVAC and all that stuff isn't too crazy. So, yeah, I'll be back very, very shortly. But for now, I have to go pack. So thanks guys for watching. I'm Dr. McFarland. I'll see you in the next video. Keep rocking.